Have you ever sent a text and just seconds later felt that horrible sinking feeling in your stomach? You wanted to say, I'm busy, but the word you chose came out as, go away. Your friends got confused, maybe even a little hurt. We've been there too, and it feels awful.
That feeling is the worst. It's like you have this perfect thought in your head, but when it travels to your fingertips to type, something gets lost in translation. You're trying so hard to connect, but your words are accidentally building a wall instead. We know this feels overwhelming, but I promise it's not your fault.
And we are going to fix it for you, starting today. This isn't just a vocabulary lesson. This is about finally expressing your true personality in English. We're talking about synonyms, words that mean the same, and antonyms, words that mean the opposite. Mastering these is the secret to unlocking nuanced, confident, and beautiful communication. And stick around, because our third tip today is a simple mental trick that could honestly save you 10 minutes of stressed out Googling every single day.
It's a total game changer. Let's get into it.
So why do synonyms and antonyms really matter? It's so much deeper than just passing an English test. This is about feeling understood. It's about connection. I literally cried once when a student named Sofia told me her story.
Oh, I remember you telling me about Sofia.
Yes, she was preparing for a job interview, and she was so nervous. She wanted to describe herself as someone who works hard. So in the interview, she said, I am an indefatigable worker. The interviewer, a native speaker, just blinked at her. The word was too formal, too intense. It created distance. She felt crushed.
Oof, that's a tough one. Because indefatigable technically is a synonym for hardworking.
Exactly, but it doesn't have the right feeling. After we worked together, she had her next interview. This time, she said, I'm very dedicated. When I start a project, I'm committed to seeing it through. She got the job. That's the difference. It's not just about being correct. It's about being understood, about making someone feel what you want them to feel.
That's it right there. This isn't just grammar. It's about finally texting your crush without panic. It's about writing an email to your boss that makes you sound competent and friendly, not demanding. It's about making new friends and having them see the real you, the funny, smart, kind person you are.
You're not just learning words, you're learning to paint a picture of yourself. And today, we're giving you the paintbrushes. Okay, before we give you the superhero tools, let's talk about the traps, because most learners fall into the same three, and honestly, we did too when we were learning new languages. Let's start with the biggest one.
Oh, I know this one. Mistake number 1. Trusting the dictionary or thesaurus blindly.
Yes. Let me tell you about my student, Steve. He wanted to write a romantic card for his wife. He looked up a synonym for beautiful and found the word comely.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So he wrote, to my dear comely wife. He thought it sounded poetic and unique. But comely, while technically meaning attractive, is an incredibly old-fashioned word. It sounds like something from a Shakespeare play. His wife was so confused. It was sweet, but it completely missed the mark.
Oh, Steve. His heart was in the right place. And that's the danger. A thesaurus gives you options, but it doesn't give you context. It doesn't tell you that gorgeous is emotional, stunning is breathtaking, and comely belongs in a museum. They are not interchangeable.
Exactly, which leads us right into mistake number 2, ignoring connotation, the feeling of a word. Let me give you a quick example. The words cheap and affordable are synonyms. But if you tell your friend, "I like your cheap shoes," you are insulting them.
Ouch. Yes. But if you say, I like your affordable shoes, you're complimenting their smart shopping. Cheap has a negative feeling or connotation. It implies poor quality. Affordable has a positive connotation. It implies a good deal. Same dictionary meaning, completely different emotional impact. We see learners mix these up all the time, accidentally causing offense when they mean to be kind.
It's a huge one. And it feels so unfair when it happens because you didn't mean it that way.
It really does. Okay, my turn for the last one. Mistake number 3, using direct translations for antonyms. This is so common. My student, Maria, from Spain, kept describing her shy friend. In Spanish, you might say, no es social, not social. So she kept telling people, my friend is very unsocial.
I see the problem. Unsocial in English sounds quite harsh, right? It sounds like the person is actively hostile or unfriendly.
Precisely. The better antonym for social or outgoing is simply shy, or reserved, or introverted. These words describe a personality trait gently. Unsocial sounds like a judgment. It's another one of those traps where a direct translation feels logical, but doesn't work in the real world. You're not just looking for the opposite meaning, you're looking for the opposite natural-sounding word.
These mistakes are so easy to make. But the good news is the solutions are just as easy to learn. Let's get to the good stuff.
Okay, let's rebuild your confidence. These 4 steps are your new foundation for using synonyms and antonyms correctly and beautifully. Step 1 is the most important.
It's the one you can't skip. Step 1, become a context detective. Before you use a new synonym you found, you have to investigate. Don't just look at the definition. Type the word into a search engine in quotation marks with the word example or in a sentence.
Yes. Don't just read one example, read 5 or 10. See how real people use it. Is it used in formal business emails? Is it used in casual text messages between friends? Is it in romantic poems? My student who used indefatigable, if she had Googled indefatigable in a sentence, she would have seen very academic, very formal examples and realized it wasn't right for a friendly job interview.
This one step solves 80% of the problems. It's your context compass, always pointing you in the right direction. Do this, and you're already ahead of the game.
Okay, step 2. Learn words in emotional pairs. Instead of just learning one word, learn its friendly synonym and its opposite. Think of it like this. Don't just learn the word big. Learn huge, which is like big, big, big. And its antonym, tiny, which is like very, very small.
This is a game changer. Instead of a flat vocabulary list, you build a dynamic one. So you don't just learn happy, you learn elated, very, very happy, and its antonym, miserable, very, very sad. You don't just learn bad, you learn awful, very, very bad, and its antonym, wonderful, very, very good.
This immediately gives your vocabulary depth and emotion. You're not just stating a fact, you're expressing a feeling. You have more tools in your toolbox. But wait, here's what most learners miss when they do this.
What is it?
They forget to check the intensity, which brings us to step 3, the synonym scale. This is the tip we promised will save you time and stress. Instead of seeing synonyms as a big, messy pile of words, imagine them on a scale from weak to strong.
Ooh, I love this metaphor. Like a volume knob for words?
Exactly. Let's take the word walk. On the weak end of the scale, you have stroll. It's a slow, relaxed walk. In the middle, you have walk itself. On the strong end, you have march or storm. A fast, angry, purposeful walk. They are all synonyms, but they have different intensities. Stroll, walk, march.
Let's do another one. Like. Weak. Tolerate. I can tolerate my roommate's music. Medium. Like. I like pizza. Strong. Adore. Or cherish. I adore my family. Thinking this way is so much faster than looking up 10 different words. You just ask yourself, how strong is my feeling? And pick from the scale.
This is your grammar superhero. When you start thinking in scales, you choose the right word in seconds. It becomes automatic. And finally, step 4, find a language parent.
A language what now?
A language parent. A native-speaking friend, a tutor, or even an online community, like the comment section right here on this channel, where you can ask, hey, does this sound natural, before you send that important email or text?
A safety net.
It's more than a safety net. It's a coach. My student Maria, the one who used unsocial, her language parent was a friend from work. She started texting her friend first. Is it weird to say my friend is unsocial? And her friend immediately replied, ha, don't say that. Say she's a bit shy or an introvert. Problem solved in 5 seconds. No embarrassment, just learning.
You're not just learning, you're joining the DialogueBoost family. Use us as your language parent. Seriously, put a sentence in the comments and ask if it sounds natural. We'll answer. Okay, so we've talked about context and intensity. Now, let's go one level deeper into something we mentioned earlier, connotation. This is the secret sauce, the difference between good English and great English.
Connotation is basically the vibe of a word. Is it positive, negative, or neutral? Let's take 2 synonyms for thin, slim and scrawny.
Slim has a positive connotation. It suggests health, elegance, and attractiveness. You can say, you look so slim and healthy, and it's a beautiful compliment. But scrawny, that has a negative connotation. It implies being unhealthily thin, weak, maybe even frail. If you tell someone, you look scrawny, you are insulting them.
And this is where learners get stuck. Let's do a little role play. Ethan, you be the frustrated learner.
Okay, but Emily, this is impossible. The dictionary doesn't say positive vibe or negative vibe. How am I supposed to know the feeling of a word? I just want to use a big word to sound smart. But slang and these secret feelings, it scares me. I'm afraid I'll always sound like a robot, or worse, I'll offend someone.
I hear you. That fear is completely valid, and almost every learner feels it. So let's tackle that fear together, right now. Forget trying to memorize lists. Let's use a simple tool. I call it the friend test.
The friend test?
Yes. When you learn a new word, ask yourself, would I use this word to describe my best friend? Let's try it. Would you describe your best friend as determined?
Yes, absolutely. My friend is so determined. That's a huge compliment. It means they don't give up. Positive feeling.
Perfect. Now, what about its synonym, stubborn? Would you say, my friend is so stubborn?
Probably not to their face. It sounds like a criticism. It means they refuse to change their mind even when they're wrong. That's a negative feeling.
You see, you already know the difference instinctively. Your intuition is smarter than you think. The friend test helps you access that intuition. Let's try one more pair. Curious versus nosy. Would you call your friend curious?
For sure. She's curious about the world. It means she loves to learn. Positive.
And nosy?
Definitely not. She's nosy about my life. It means she gets into my private business. Super negative.
Exactly. You don't need a special dictionary. You just need to pause and ask that one simple question. This little trick shifts your brain from memorizing definitions to feeling the meaning. It's a skill that builds over time, and it starts today.
All right. Theory is great, but practice is where the magic happens. It is now your turn to be the expert. Welcome to the DialogueBoost Word Challenge. I'm going to give you a sentence with a basic word. Your job is to replace it with a more powerful, more emotional synonym from the choices I give you. Ready? You'll have 10 seconds for each. Let's go. Question 1. The sentence is, the movie was good. Is a better synonym A, acceptable, or B, spectacular? 10 seconds on the clock. And the answer is B, spectacular. Spectacular means it was amazing, unforgettable. Acceptable is a very weak, neutral word. It means it was okay. You want to express strong emotion.
Great job. Let's do an antonym now, the opposite of a word. Question 2. The sentence is, starting a new job is exciting. What is a good antonym for exciting? A, nerve-wracking, or B, boring? Think about the feeling. 10 seconds. The answer is A, nerve-wracking. While a new job could be boring, the direct emotional opposite of the positive feeling of exciting is that anxious, nervous feeling. Nerve-wracking captures that perfectly.
Okay, you're doing great. Pausing now. How did you do? If you got them right, awesome. If not, that's also awesome, because you just learned something powerful. You're doing amazing. Let's do 2 more.
Question 3, a synonym challenge. Your friend is telling a story. You want to say, that story is funny. What's a stronger, more positive synonym? A, amusing, or B, hilarious? Go! The answer is B, hilarious. Amusing is mild. It might make you smile. Hilarious means you were laughing out loud. It has more energy, more emotion.
Last one, an antonym. The sentence is, the instructions were very clear. What is the best antonym for clear? A, ambiguous, or B, difficult? 10 seconds. The answer is A, ambiguous. This is a fantastic word. It means the instructions were unclear because they could be understood in more than one way. Difficult is okay, but ambiguous is more precise about why they weren't clear. It's a next-level vocabulary word.
How did you do, DialogueBoost family? Let us know in the comments. Every single time you practice, you are carving new pathways in your brain. Be proud of the effort you're putting in. We have covered so much today, from avoiding the thesaurus trap to using the Synonym Scale and the friend test. But I want you to remember one thing above all else. Learning this isn't about memorizing rules. It's about freedom.
That's so true. Today, you didn't just learn English, you gained freedom. The freedom to be precise, the freedom to be poetic, the freedom to sound like you, the freedom to connect with people without that fear of being misunderstood. That's not just a skill. That's a superpower.
You took a huge step today. You learned that cheap and affordable can build bridges or burn them. You learned that determined and stubborn are two sides of the same coin. You learned that language has a heartbeat, a feeling.
We are so incredibly proud of you for showing up today and investing in yourself. You're not just learning, you're officially joining the DialogueBoost family, a community of learners who are all cheering for each other.
So, here is your homework, family. In the comments below, we want you to do two things. First, tell us one new synonym or antonym you feel confident using now. Second, ask us a question. Use us as your language parent. Write a sentence you're unsure of. We promise we will read them and give you feedback.
And if you felt that spark today, that feeling of, aha, I get it now, then please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It tells us we're making content that truly helps you, and you won't miss our next video where we are going to tackle the 5 most confusing phrasal verbs in English. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you for spending your time with us. Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember to be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think. See you next time.